Damen und Herren und alle anderen. Herzlich willkommen im Blue Note an diesem herbstlichen September, dem 19. Schön, dass Sie da sind, schön, dass Sie sich den Weg gemacht haben aus Ihren warmen, geheizten Wohnstuben heraus zu uns in den Club, und wir freuen uns heute auf Besuch aus dem Vereinigten Königreich, aus dem United Kingdom, aus England, beziehungsweise jetzt aus Wales, und wir freuen uns und begrüßen mit einem frenetischen Applaus My Darling Clementine.
Hello. Gosh, that's a good seat. Thank you so much. Cheers. Very nice to be here.
There's a man behind the bar who understands his pain. He will pour his heart out, they will pour the drink, so he's drunk again. Louisa up and left and took the children when she could no longer take the life. Tonight they leave for waters and he wonders if he'll ever see his wife. Another show to go, then the breakdown, and finally another town. Last night they lost the money when somebody went and shot the ticket booth down. Through the streets of the barrios he watches the young boys run with their knives. No wonder she left him, this is no place for the children or a wife. But as the spotlight hits the ring and the crowd begins to call, it's the greatest of a feeling that lets this little man feel so tall. No matter how much he hurts, when the rope burns his palm, he's the king of the carnival, and he can come to no harm. He can come to no harm. Down in one repose where the bars never close, he can hear them play. He dreams that he's beside her, walking right behind her as he watches her sway. That's the only way he'll see her in dreams, till he can find a better life. He's not the only man who can show her the very worst of times. And no matter how much you hurt me, I'll forever be blue. And if you're going to leave me, girl, you can't stop it waiting for you. One day we'll lay this burden down, and we'll move across the river, and you will be my only world. You will be my only world. You will be my only world. You will be my only world.
Thank you, Dankeschön. Woo. So, with My Darling Clementine, this is my husband, Michael Weston King. Yes, my husband. We are man and wife at the moment. We'll see. We made it through to Dresden anyway. We're just getting comfortable. We have 2 sections and we play to this lady here. Should I leave? Should we leave, maybe? Ah.
You okay?
I am okay. Just getting to know everybody, just getting to see who's here and where. Yeah, okay.
All right. I'll take you.
Absolutely.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's no heart in this heartache. There's no tear in this beat. Since you left with another, I always find myself here at this table by the window where I should sit and cry. There's no ache in this heartache. There's only good and goodbye.
Well, I'm not losing sleep over you, my darling. I'm not worried by time you come home. Well, since you've been gone, I dream so much better. Since you've been gone, I'm no longer alone.
There's no heart in this heartache. There's no tear in this beat. Since you left with another, I always find myself here at this table by the window where I should sit and cry. There's no ache in this heartache. There's only good and goodbye. Well, come on, tell me that you shed a few tears. Come on, tell me you wish that I'd come back. No? Don't be so strong, something must have been broken. Oh, I know that smile on your face is hurting. There's no heart in this heartache. There's no tear in this beat. Since you left with another, I always find myself here at this table by the window where I should sit and cry. There's no ache in this heartache. There's only good and goodbye. Well, there's no heart in this heartache. There's only good and goodbye. Thank you. All right, well, thank you very much. We dedicate that to anybody that's sitting in the love seat over there. That was a song about a lonely man sitting, staring out the window, wondering why the woman that he left's heart hasn't been broken. Because she didn't care. That was the reason. But anyway, just like you and I, Lou, there's nobody sitting in the love seat.
No,
Maybe it's just reserved. Me and
maybe.
you. Who knows? Who knows?
This is
Well,
the
good
love
evening,
seat.
everybody. I hope you speak good English because our German is terrible. Our English isn't very good either, but we will do our best. So, share it around. So, what we're going to do tonight, everybody, we're going to play you a number of songs from the My Darling Clementine back catalogue. We've released 5 albums over our 10-year glittering career that has brought us to this night here in Dresden. So I'm going to play you a few songs from all these records over here. We're going to play a few songs by a guy called Elvis Costello. Maybe you've heard of him. One person. All right. 2 people. All right. Okay. I won't tell Elvis next time I speak to him that he's not popular in Dresden. Of course, that's a lie. He's popular everywhere. But anyway, we're going to be playing a few songs from an album called Country Darkness, a record we made with Steve Naive, Elvis's longtime piano player. And we're going to play a few of our favorite Elvis songs. And other things as well. Just whatever we feel like doing, we'll do, won't we?
We will.
We will. All right. We're going to carry on, though, now with a song that is inspired by and dedicated to one of our favorite country songwriters, a guy called Tom T. Hall. Anybody know that name? Yes. Of course. I was going to banish Mirko from the quizzes because he will know them all, of course. Anyway, Tom T. Hall, great songwriter, wrote one of our favorite songs, a song called That's How I Got to Memphis. Maybe you know that song. This is our song in reply to that, a song of ours called Going Back to Memphis, and it goes like this. Going back to Memphis, I left somebody there. I need to go and see her, find out if she cares. 14 hours in one city, now I can't shake her from my mind. So I'm going back to Memphis, think I'll stay for good this time.
He says he's coming back to Memphis, but I don't know if that's true. He said that when he left here, he'd be back by June. Now it's been the coldest winter that I have ever felt. But if he's coming back to Memphis, the snow will surely melt. All down Music Highway, I found
Heading her way.
there is nothing you can do but turn around and face the
I
truth.
need her, oh yeah.
Every mile that passes by, you're closer to your baby's
I
eyes.
see her, yes I do. So I've come back to Memphis. I feel at home here in this town. I've come to hear the sun rise. I've come to sing the glory down.
So lay your hand on my shoulder, we'll take away each other's pain. Now that you come back to Memphis, you'll never need to leave again.
Now that I've come back to Memphis, I will never leave again.
Thank you.
Oh, castanets. The maracas are in the house. All right.
Sounds like someone's getting a good cocktail. I'll have one of those, please.
Got some work to do firstly.
Yeah,
You know
I
what you like after two cocktails?
I know.
Dresden would. No, I'm not going to say it. But anyway, here's a little country waltz. This is a song that we wrote in the great Dutch city of Rotterdam after spending a night in a rather unpleasant hotel. The sort of place you can rent by the hour. I don't know if you Surely nobody in the room is familiar with those kind of establishments. I would doubt it. You're all far too clean living people to...
Just us.
Just us that are familiar with room by the hour kind of places. Anyway, we wrote this song after watching a couple leave this hotel and created this little story around them. It's a song called Friday Night at the Tulip Hotel. Well, it's Friday night at the Tulip Hotel. Ruby is here, Spencer as well. Everything's easy between 8 and 12. Every Friday at the Tulip Hotel. His car's on the roadside, hers by the door, so no one will know that they've been here before. Every Friday it's been going on for years. The Tulip Hotel holds bouquets and tears. A drink at the bar, then she heads on up to the room. He gives her a moment, then follows her up for the bitterest of sweet rendezvous. Come morning, the party, he waves her goodbye. No time for laughter, still time to cry. Once more she leaves him standing alone. 2 years, 3 months, how little have they grown. But how could she know that he wouldn't show up next time? Did the wife and the children, the fear and self-loathing, weigh far too heavy on his mind? This time, there's no point in calling, she'll get no reply. The reasons for deceiving you can't justify. The truth is, she knows that they got what they deserve. Soon will come morning, black coffee to serve. Soon will come morning, black coffee to serve.
Well, thank you so much. So I think it's time that we talked about Dolly Parton. So, some people down there remember Dolly Parton. Do we all remember Dolly Parton's song, Jolene? Do we? Does this side of the room remember Jolene? Do you remember Jolene down here? Down here.
They're too young at this side, Lou. They're far too
No,
young.
they don't want to admit to it, do they? They don't know it. Well, there was this song by Dolly Parton. It was called Jolene. And everybody knows it. I think you do. But we're not going to sing that song.
No way.
Especially if you don't know it. I was thinking about that song. We only ever hear it from Dolly's point of view. It's Dolly's story. Dolly sings about what happened. She tells us all about Jolene. But we never hear Jolene's story. We never hear Jolene's side of that story. Who knows? So this song is Jolene's story. took another woman's man, but he was looking for the taking. She said, no, please don't take him just because you can, or I will be forsaken. She said, the children need him home. Please don't tell him that we've spoken. I know he'll follow you no matter where you roam, but this family will be broken. And then she said, Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please, please, please. But I'm ashamed to say I didn't walk away, and I'm still with him today.
I took another woman's hand, and now the guilt is on my shoulder. And though betrayal was the last thing I had planned, together we've grown older. Because I said, Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please, please, please. And I'm so glad to say she didn't walk away, and she's still with me today. We stand guilty as charged for a lifetime sentence together, and everyone will see that the innocent go free, but that's not you and me. Because she said, Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please, please, please. I won't lay down the law.
I won't sit on my hands.
I won't go crawling back.
The jury understands that we stand guilty as charged for a lifetime sentence together, and everyone will see that the innocent go free, but that's not you and me. And everyone will see that the innocent go free, but that's not you and me. And everyone will see that the innocent go free, but that's not you and me. Thank you. Thank you, Dolly. Comfortable here.
Now I know why everybody's sitting down that end. They're closer to you. They're the more expensive seats down there.
I bought all these seats.
You bought them all.
Let me just get comfortable.
All right.
You
Well,
understand?
my people are down at the bar. These are the drinkers. These are my people, and I'm more than happy with the drinking people. It's fine, thank you.
The next song is about when Michael and I, with our daughter, who's not here today, we were on tour in America, and we've been doing some shows up the West Coast, and everything was going very well until I was taken sick, and I had to go into hospital. So I'm fine, but at the time it was a little bit worrying, and we had to cancel a couple of shows. And while I was in the hospital, Michael and our daughter, they went to the seaside and had a little holiday. And I've never actually forgiven that. I was in the hospital and they were on the beach, but you know, it's fine, I'm over it now. But when we got home...
Sorry, Luke, I'll just interrupt. You're not getting any sympathy from the people of Dresden.
No, I know.
They would,
no sympathy.
They'd have been on the beach as well, I think.
Yeah, I know.
It's a hard city, this. You know, it's a tough
I do
crowd.
understand. Perhaps if it were the other way round, I'd have been on the beach too. And anyway, when we got home, when we got back to the UK, the three of us looked at each other and said, we should write a song about that. And that's what we did. So it was all worth it. This is called Eugene. We were traveling through the West. I was way beyond my best, but there was beauty everywhere. We were driving through the night. I held my husband's hand so tight, and that little girl was sleeping all the way. I was Eugene, Eugene bound. Through the blue screen, it's you that I found. We were searching for a place, but then I turned about face. In 2 days, I was gone. Thank you, Eugene, Oregon.
We were heading for the shore. She'd never been there, not once before. And she was dreaming all of the time. As we were laying on the sand, she was praying we'd understand. It was Eugene on her mind.
I was Eugene, Eugene bound. Like a true dream, it's you that I found.
She was searching for a place, then she turned out to face. In 2 days, she was gone. Thank you, Eugene, Oregon.
Eugene, Eugene bound. Like a movie scene, it's you that I found. As the eagles caught my eye, I was wishing I could fly back to Eugene, you and I, where you helped me save face. How I searched for that place.
In 2 days, she was gone. Thank you, Eugene, Oregon.
Thank you, Eugene, Oregon. Dankeschön. gosh, it's warm, isn't it? Whew. Maybe it's the lights. Or maybe it's the nylon.
What it is, Lou, maybe it's the talents that is coming off this stage and the energy that's coming back from the people of Dresden.
No, it's the menopause.
It's the menopause?
Yeah.
I've not had the menopause yet.
Yeah, that's what you think. A little bit hot.
I've never been hot all my life. That's one of my problems. Always been rather lukewarm. A lukewarm Englishman, that's been my problem. But anyway, that's a whole other story, folks. We'll talk about that over a drink another time. But, okay. All right, we okay? Everybody all right? You know, I think we're meant to play 2 sets, but if Mirko's okay, we might just kind of play through. I don't think we need to take a break. You kind of waited. If anybody wants a drink, there's the bar. Here's the lovely barman. And just, you know, drink to your heart's content. We won't be offended if you walk past while we sing a song. Just don't forget what we want when you go to the bar. We'll be happy to receive any drinks that come free our way. But
any free drinks.
But before that, let's we all right play a few Elvis Costello songs. Is that okay? Anybody fancy that? Any Elvis Costello fans in? No. All right. Okay. Well, we're going to try and convert you to the man from Liverpool. A few years ago now, 3 years ago, we got together with Steve Naive, Elvis's piano player, and we took some of Elvis's songs that weren't written for duet, and we reinterpreted them for 2 voices. We changed a few of the lines to make them appropriate for people to sing to each other. And Elvis didn't mind at all. He thought it was a wonderful idea. And we were really pleased with how this record turned out. It was a joy to have Steve play with us. Steve isn't with us tonight. He is in Oslo with Elvis Costello. But Lou will be playing all Steve's parts, note for note, on the old piano over here.
I'll be playing all the parts, all the notes, but not necessarily in the right order.
It's an English joke, which might not appeal to the people of Dresden, but anyway, we'll see.
But we like to tell that
Morpeth
joke.
and Wives were big in Germany in the 70s.
They might have been.
Maybe they were. All right. All right. Quite a lot of the songs that we picked of Elvis's were kind of country in flavour. And this first song we're going to play is... this first song has got a country feel to it. This is a song called I'll Wear It Proudly.
I hate these flaming curtains, they're not the color of your hair. I hate these strip lights, they're not so undoing as you stare.
I hate the buttons on your shirt when all I want to do is tear.
And I hate this bloody big bed of mine when you're not here.
Well, I finally found someone to turn me upside down and nail my feet up where my head should be.
If they had a king of fools and I could wear that crown, and you can all die laughing because I'll wear it proudly.
You seem to be shivering, dear. The room is awfully warm. In the white and scarlet billows that subside beyond the storm.
Well, you have this expression, dear, no words could take its place. And I wear it like a badge that you put all over my face.
Well, I finally found someone to turn me upside down and nail my feet up where my head should be. If they had a king of fools and I could wear that crown, and you can all die laughing because I'll wear it proudly. I'll wear it proudly through the dives and the dance halls. If you wear it proudly through the snake pits and cat calls.
Like a 15-year-old kid, wear arms and legs wrapped round more than my memory tonight. When the bell rang out and the air around rang blue with flight.
But in precious moments you made more of me than just a myth.
And a handful of eagerness says, what do you suggest?
Well, I finally found someone to turn me upside down and nail my feet up where my head should be. If they had a king of fools and I could wear that crown, and you can all die laughing because I'll wear it proudly. I'll wear it proudly.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. I don't know if we have any people who are familiar with Elvis's back catalogue. We picked two songs from an album of Elvis's called King of America, one of our favourite Elvis records. That last song was from the King of America album, as was this next one. This is a song that's been recorded a few times before, but never as a duet. It's a song called Indoor Fireworks.
We play these parlor games. We play at make-believe. When we get to the part where I say that I'm gonna leave, everybody loves a happy ending, but we don't even try. We just go straight past pretending to the part where everybody loves to cry. Indoor fireworks can still burn your fingers. Indoor fireworks, we swore were safe as houses. They're not so spectacular, they don't burn up in the sky, but they can dazzle or delight and bring a tear when the smoke gets in your eyes.
You were the spice of life, the gin in my vermouth. And though the sparks would fly, I swore our love was fireproof. Sometimes we'd fight in public, darling, with very little cause. But different kinds of sparks would fly when we got on our own behind closed doors. Indoor fireworks can still burn your fingers. Indoor fireworks, we swore we're safe as houses. They're not so spectacular, they don't burn up in the sky, but they can dazzle or delight and bring a tear when the smoke gets in your eye.
It's time to tell the truth. These things have to be faced. My fuse is burning out and all that powder's gone to waste. Well, don't think for a moment, dear, that we'll ever be through.
I'll build a bonfire of my dreams and burn on a broken effigy of me and you. End of fireworks
Can still burn your fingers.
End of fireworks.
We swore we're safe as houses. They're not so spectacular. They don't burn up in the sky.
But they can dazzle or delight and bring a tea when the smoke gets in your eye.
When the smoke gets in your eyes.
When the smoke gets in your eyes.
Thank you. Dankeschön.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Thank you. As I say, a number of the songs that we picked to record for this Elvis Costello project were kind of some of Elvis's more country-flavored songs, so they kind of fitted in with the My Darling Clementine thing. And these next two songs are songs that Elvis co-wrote with country singers and country songwriters. This next one is a song co-written with a guy called Jim Lauderdale. Anybody know of Jim Lauderdale? He's always Mirko. He's the country music intelligentsia, the encyclopedia of country music of Dresden in his booth there. All right. Anyway, Jim Lauderdale, check him out. Very good singer, very handsome man, as Lou will testify.
Oh, yes, he is.
And and a good songwriter as well. This
Not
is
as handsome as my husband, obviously.
but,
Obviously.
You know, that's okay, but, you know, those are heights that even someone as good looking as Jim could never aspire to. But you know, that's all right. Anyway, this is a song that he and Elvis wrote together. So it's a song called I Lost You. I lost you. You slipped from your costume like an actress in this tragedy. You're just an apparition in a haunting mystery, and I feel that you passed over me, and there's nothing I can do because I lost you.
Just like a rich man who is careless with his change. You took me for granted and then watched me go to strangers.
And deep within my heart I feel a distant fading pulse.
A poor woman looking for the last coin in her purse. I lost you. I lost you. You slipped from your costume like an actress in this tragedy. You're just an apparition in a haunting mystery, and I feel that you passed over me, and there's nothing I can do because I lost you. Like a counterfeit, you pass from palm to palm. You pass the one you truly love to someone else's arm.
I mislaid my chances, now that's easy to say. A fool who took his pleasure but then threw his love away. I lost you. I lost you. You slipped from your costume.
Just like an actress in this tragedy.
Just an apparition in a haunting mystery. And I feel that you passed over me.
There's nothing I can do because
I lost you.
you lost me.
I lost you.
You lost me.
I lost you.
You lost me. I
lost you.
Thank you. We got a whistle over here. Did you hear the whistle? We like that.
Were you offside or something? Football joke. Yeah, sorry.
Don't make football jokes here. You'll lose.
England always lose. It's all right.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, yeah, this next song is also a song that Elvis co-wrote with a country singer and songwriter and one of the greatest. This is a song he wrote with the great Loretta Lynn. I know you do. Mirko probably dated her. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is... actually, I'm not wearing it at the moment, but for the first week of this tour, I've been wearing a Loretta Lynn country kitchen cap, which I'm rather proud of. It was given to me by a friend of mine who runs a vintage clothing stall in New Jersey, and he gave me this cap, and I rather like it. And Lou just thinks I look like a Trump supporter in it. So I'm not really allowed to wear it, but, you know...
No more.
In my mind, I think it's quite cool, but in yours, I'm just a redneck Trump supporter.
In real life, it looks ridiculous.
See, if only Loretta was here, she could then...
Oh, she'd like it.
Yeah, she would.
But she's not here, Michael.
No, true.
It's me. I'm sorry to say.
All right, a beautiful song that Elvis and Loretta Lynn wrote together. A song called I Felt a Chill Before the Winter Came. Goes like this. Is there a difference in the way that you kiss me?
Is there a sadness in your eyes that you can't hide?
Why do you tremble when I hold you?
I wonder if you feel the same.
I felt the chill before the winter came, and it's easy to say that you won't give in again.
I was just tempted for a moment and then some.
But it's so easy when you love to lose control. Now look here, if you will, at the faithful man you stole. I felt the chill before the winter came, suffered the guilt, and then accepted the blame. I wanted you before you ever spoke my name.
But I knew that we would go wrong,
just as they do in all those old tragic songs. Did that melody haunt your mind, just like a linger of perfume? Now we're in someone else's arms, locked up in another room. Is there a difference and the way that he loves you.
Is there still sadness in your eyes you can't deny?
Or do you tremble and sigh when he holds you just like I do?
What were you thinking of to throw away our love?
And it's easy to say that you won't give in again.
I was just tempted for a moment and a half.
But it's so hard when you desire to lose control.
I don't know what this feeling is,
But it sure seems cold.
I felt the chill
Before the winter came,
suffered the pain, and then accepted the shame. I will have lost your love
by the end of this sad refrain.
I felt the cold creeping over my skin, still as the air, until the wind rushed in, still in control, holding on to my heart and soul, only inches
From sin.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Dankeschön.
Are we okay? Everybody all right? The drinks are flowing. Drinks are flowing. The music's flowing. This lady's striding past the stage towards a date with destiny. I don't know. Maybe. All right. We've not played this for a while, but we'll play this one tonight. This is a song that Elvis wrote with a guy called T-Bone Burnett. And it's a song about the crooked line of life, about the journey that we take that doesn't go smoothly, but hopefully you have the right companion on your journey. We've been doing many, many miles along the German autobahns this past week. We drove from Rotterdam to Berlin, a mere 9 hours. And at points on that journey, I wasn't sure if I had the right companion on the road, but Lou never is sure that she has the right companion on the road, especially as I do most of the driving. But
On the wrong side of the road.
on the wrong side. Anyway, we've journeyed through life this far. We'll keep on going. That's the message of this song. It's a song called The Crooked Line.
Life
Isn't a game,
won or tied,
lost by either side.
then
Some people's idea of straight and narrow didn't appeal to me. Indeed, you were my life's companion.
as it seems you may turn out to be. I'm contemplating how I hope I'll find you waiting at the very end of this crooked line. Love isn't a trial of strength and weakness.
to light into darkness. While some people remark no worthwhile fire ever started without that spark. If you were my life's companion, as it seems you may turn out to be, I'm contemplating how I hope I'll find you waiting at the very end of this crooked line. If you were my life's companion, as it seems you may turn out to be, I'm contemplating how I hope I'll find you waiting at the very end of this crooked line. At the very end of this crooked line. At the very end of this crooked line.
Thank you. Dankeschön.
All right, I think that's enough, Elvis. We've got. Is that all right?
Elvis has left the building.
All right. You like saying that, don't you? It's good.
And you like saying that?
I like saying that. All right, so that's our little Elvis Costello section over. If you want to hear the other 6 songs that we recorded with Steve, then they are over here on record. So come and check out the old piano a little later on. I'm going to play a couple of songs now from a far superior songwriter to Elvis Costello.
Who could that be,
I
Michael?
don't know. Well, I think that might be me. That could be me. This is.
Is this about your solo record?
We're going to play a couple of songs from a fabulous record that I released on my own last year that didn't include Lou. It's a marvelous.
Rubbish!
So if it's okay, we're going to play a couple. And Lou's very kindly, for a small fee, agreed to play piano on my songs. Wow, I am honoured and indebted.
A small
I'm certainly
fee?
indebted.
I'm getting a fee.
Yeah, I'm going to buy you a large gin and tonic at the end of the evening for playing these songs.
I'll do anything for a gin and tonic, Michael. You know that.
That's what got us here in the first place. All right. I'm going to get a little serious for a minute, actually, because the topic of this next song is, well, both these songs are serious subjects, and ones, though, that still sadly need referring to. This next song is a few years old now. I wrote this during lockdown, and I wrote it after watching the spectacle of Donald Trump while he was still president. You might remember this incident where a few days after the death of George Floyd, and people were protesting on the streets, and in particular people were protesting in Washington very peacefully, but they were protesting, and Donald Trump decided it would be a good idea that he should clear the streets of these protesters so he could go and stand and have his photograph taken in front of a church, St. John's Church, which is the nearest church to the White House. Does anybody remember this very surreal incident? I don't think anybody to this day knows why he chose to do that and what the purpose of it was. It was all the more ironic was that the Bible that he held wasn't even his Bible, and he didn't even hold it the right way up. But that didn't really seem to matter to Donald. Anyway, this was a very confusing scene for me, as I think it was for a lot of people, and I really did want to try and write about it. But I didn't want to just report on it the way I was watching it, so I thought I'd write the song from the perspective of the policeman who was detailed to be alongside Donald Trump that day to sort of escort him. attend to him while he made this short walk so we could have this photograph taken. So this is a song called The Weight of the World. It goes like this. I put a cross beside the name. I thought that it would be a change for good. The boys down at the station all convinced me, though I never really understood. But I saw them on the news the other night, and I clearly understand that it's not right to hold a man down while he begs for his life. It's not the weight of the world on our shoulders, it's the weight of a man. For years I patrol these streets, still I marvel at the lights on Broadway. But tonight it's dark, tonight it's quiet. There's no one here to get out of my way. Still I'm looking to the man who got my vote. Why do decency and love stick in his throat? Who sends soldiers to the streets and not messengers of hope? It's not the weight of the world on our shoulders, it's the weight of a man. Down. It's not the weight of the world on our shoulders, it's the weight of a man. Tomorrow you will walk these streets, shielded by a thin red line of blue. And you will stand before St. John, and I will stand there right beside you. But you won't know my name or even care while you hold somebody's Bible in the air. I'll be just another number, no longer acting dumber, searching for salvation with 1,000-yard stare. It's not the weight of the world on our shoulders, it's the weight of a man. And it keeps us down. It's not the weight of the world on our shoulders, it's the weight of a man. Of a man. Of a man. Thanks, everybody. Thanks a lot. when the hardest thing of all is just getting out of bed, and the sun that's streaming in only lights the darkness in your head, and you've got nowhere to go, so you roll over and you stay beneath that blanket of sorrow. Try again tomorrow, for now hide away. When the hardest thing of all is just putting on some clothes, and the journey to the front door is just too far to go. This burden of the blue, it doesn't give you any peace. It means the hardest thing of all, while waiting for the fall, is waiting for it to cease. Sometimes you just gotta let go of the day, let it drift away, let it drift away. You can face the day that you can face. When the hardest thing of all is admitting something's wrong, and you're trying to tell someone that you've known for so long. They say they're coming round today, or maybe they'll just call. Will you answer the door? Will you take that call? It's the hardest thing of all. Will you answer the door? Will you take that call? It's the hardest thing of all. Ooh, yeah, the hardest thing of all. Ooh, yeah, it's the hardest thing of all. Yeah, the hardest thing of all. Ooh, yeah, yeah, the hardest thing. Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much.
So if you like Michael's solo material, his album is over there on the piano. I won't be offended if you buy the album that I'm not singing on, it's fine. Because I'm going to get the money anyway, because he's my husband. So take your pick. Anyways, is that the end of the little Michael Weston King advertising? Yeah? Well, should we move on? Back to
the solo commercial break is over, and we're now back with My Darling Clementine.
Well, we might revisit it.
I think what we should do now is play some of your songs.
I don't have a solo album. Oh. Yet. No, but we're going to do a song now that's... we mentioned Dolly Parton, and we talked about Jolene. And now we're going to talk about Tammy Wynette. Tammy Wynette, who had a song, a big hit, called Stand By Your Man. Do we know this song? 2 people. Stand By Your Man. No? Oh my, didn't reach this end of the room. Where were you when Tammy was so famous? Well, let me tell you about Tammy Wynette. Fantastic woman, amazing singer. And that song, what a beautiful tune, what an amazing piece of music, what a lovely melody, but what terrible words, what terrible lyrics to that song. I never liked it. I never liked it because it was a song that said you should stand by your man, no matter what. Stand by your man. And I used to think, no, Tammy, no. If you do not want to stand by your man, then just walk away. So I wrote a new song that says, no matter what Tammy Wynette said in that song, it doesn't matter, you do not have to stand by your man. And this new song I sing for you now, it's a little awkward because I sing it for you as I stand by my man. Yeah, there's something wrong there. But I choose to stand by him sometimes. And that means that this song is not about me, it's about someone else, but it's for all the women in the world that should walk away. Don't stand by him. This is called No Matter What Tammy Said, I Won't Stand By Him. Everybody thinks the nicest man you'd ever meet is the one that placed this ring upon my hand. But a love that's true can sometimes be lost in deceit. And if you're looking for the lie, well, here I stand. I'm seeing black and blue and purple, 'cause he keeps seeing red. I look up at the church and tower and steeple, and I wonder who's better off dead. He's down on his knees and begs forgiveness, and that's the worst part I dread. But no, I won't stand by him, no matter what Tammy says.
Everybody thinks he's full of charm and treats her right, but that's not how it looks from where I stand. When he turns to take her arm and holds it just too tight, I want to tell the world just what I've planned. When he leaves the bar and staggers home on Friday night, he's going to see the color of my eyes. 'Cause a man should know the difference between wrong and right, and he's going to learn the truth before sunrise. She's seeing black and blue and purple, 'cause he keeps seeing red. I look at the church, the tower, the steeple, and I wonder who's better off dead. He's down on his knees and begs forgiveness, and that's the worst part I dread. But no, she won't stand by him, no matter what Tammy said.
He tells me he's sorry, he says that he'll try, but I say enough, I've got to be tough, this time it's goodbye. I'm seeing black and blue and purple, 'cause he keeps seeing red. I look and church and tower and steeple, and I wonder who's better off dead. He's down on his knees and begs forgiveness, and that's the worst part I dread. But no, I won't stand by him, no matter what Tammy said.
Oh no, she won't stand by him, no matter what Tammy said.
No, I won't stand by him, no matter what Tammy said. Thank you, danke schön. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. We're just arguing about what song to play next. It's what happens when you're married and on stage. No? No? Okay. Just give us a minute.
Look at the set list.
Set
What set
list?
list? We don't have a set list. We have a team of players, and like Jurgen Klopp, we move them around depending on the opposition, you know. So it's. Yeah.
Oh, that's been ripped up too many times.
Let's do this.
Okay, everything I say now, you decide.
Or we could really have a big. You have to sell extra tickets for this. There could be a really big row coming now. I can feel a punch coming from stage right. Let's do this. Let's do the Embers and the Flame.
Okay, okay. I'm pretending that I'm letting him tell me what to do. It's not the case. I'll agree to that, my darling.
We don't have many songs which celebrate the true love and the joy of romance and long-term marriage. But this is one that we do have, and
It's the only one.
it's the only one we have. Yeah, and we will play this now to celebrate people who've lasted a long time in their relationship, and I hope that it goes for everybody that's in couples, or even if you're here on your own and your other half is at home or whatever, or you're just happily divorced. You know, whatever.
It
Whatever
works
makes you
for
happy.
anyone.
It works for anybody.
Works anyway.
This is a song called The Embers and the Flame. And I would just like to announce that next song will be our last song. So this will be the very last one. The song after that will be the encore. All right? So, we're not going to go anywhere. We'll just stand here and play another song, which will be the encore. But for all intents and purposes, this next song is the last one.
So after this
Are
song...
you with me, brothers and sisters? You get it. You get it.
I was going to say, so after this song, if you could all shout more, more, and go crazy. Encore! And then we're going to do it anyway, but it would be fun to play the game, right? So, pretend I didn't tell you that.
This final song is called The Embers and the Flame. Here we go.
Last song.
There is love, and there's in love, and there's a difference.
Time crawls and then it in a flash.
It only counts if you go the distance. When passion cools and fires burn to ash, she doesn't stop longer.
He doesn't make your blood race as fast.
When romance fades, a hardened heart becomes stronger to keep us loving in the present, not the past.
Hearts and flowers, they don't live forever, darling. A love that lasts can't always stay the same.
A love's holding on and keeping things together. The embers are as precious as the flame. It's hard to lose the things you should be keeping. He once desired, now she's so tired, and the bedroom's just for sleeping. Oh, you raised hell, you raised kids, and something changes. Who says that oil and water cannot blend? What brought you both together rearranges this love that warms the cinders in the air.
Rings of fire, they don't burn forever, darling. A love that lasts can't always stay the same.
A love's holding on and keeping things together. The embers are as precious as the flame.
The embers are as precious as the flame. The embers are as precious as the flame. It's showing up and messing up and cleaning up and saving up. Remember real and tales of told. It's paying bills and growing Good night. Good night. Well, thank you so much. Well, thank you for doing exactly what we asked you to do. Thank you for obeying our instructions. Yes, showbiz, and we are now going to do the encore, whether you wanted it or not. But we're very happy that you stayed and clapped, and I think at least 3 people shouted encore, so thank you for that. Now we have one more song for you.
In fact, we may have 2 more songs.
Oh, look, he's going crazy
That's
now.
all right. We definitely got 2 more songs. The last one is...
Oh, there's a request. Oh, no.
Well, we'll see. Well,
Oh, I knew he was going to ask for that. I had a feeling. I love doing that song, but Michael doesn't.
But we have another song which I think is, well, it definitely is better and also more appropriate. We'll finish with that in a moment. We'll play something else for now.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's alluding to. Something about the roses, and we're going to do something else. Would you like me to play the piano, Michael? Okay.
We've been playing this for the last few nights. It's not a song of ours. It's a song written by another of our favourite songwriters, a guy called Joe Henry. And Joe is on tour at the moment. I don't think he's coming to Dresden. More fool him. He should be coming to Dresden. I think he's coming to Berlin. But anyway, check him out. He's made a wonderful record. He's made many wonderful records, but his most recent album is a thing of great beauty. And this is a song that was recorded by a guy called Loudon Wainwright, and also recorded by the great Bonnie Raitt. And it's a beautiful song. A song called You Can't Fail Me Now. I know that fan is moving in. I can see it in your hair, but I'm too scared to breathe it in somehow. I'll rise and fall with you. You can't fail me now. I'll rise and fall with you. You can't fail me now. Salt is sweet upon my mouth. The night throws sparks against my house. The stain of love's a smudge upon my brow. But you see through me. You can't fail me now. You see right through me. You can't fail me now.
I've been off more than I can chew. It's something that I tend to do, and fewer words are what we need somehow. I bite my tongue. You can't fail me now. I rant and rail, but you can't fail me now.
Thread among the vines and hung myself in storylines, telling tales I never would allow. God owns the name of every bird that fills my mind like angry words, but you know all my secret heart vows. We're taught to love the worst of us, but mercy is more than life. But trust me, mercy's just a warning shot across the bow. I live for your mercy. You can't fail me now. I live for your mercy.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys. Joe Henry's song there, You Can't Fail Me Now. the day that we first met. Oh, I'm not going to put you through that. 3.5 minutes of that guitar being so out of tune. Lou, tell them a couple of jokes while I tune them.
Well, okay, I was just wondering why you were bothering to tune up now, right at the end.
Oh, very funny.
Well, while Michael tunes up for once, you may see that we have a little display on the table here, and there's lots of CDs and vinyls and cassette tapes and posters and all sorts of things. If you've enjoyed tonight and you'd like to take a little bit of us home with you, please come up and give us money.
Tell my mom I want the vinyl.
Tell who?
My mom.
Tell your mum. Oh, Mum? Where's Mum? Hey, Mum, he wants the vinyl. Okay. Ah, so it was your mother making all the noise down here, doing all the whistling.
Does your mum know about you and Loretta Lynn? Can you tell her?
Anyway, as I was saying, do come up and have a look. And Michael has a very special offer tonight because, as he's mentioned already, he has a solo album, okay, and it's available as well. And if you buy anything that's Michael's solo album or anything to just do with Michael, then you get a free songbook, a Michael Weston King songbook. Hold it up, Michael, show everyone. Okay, so if you want one of those, you have to buy
It's
something.
a beautiful thing, some lovely pictures from when, there's lots of photographs in here from before when I knew Lou.
In the good old days.
And I'm young and less haggard and everything, in the good old days, yeah, anyway. Some nice songs in there. There's a free CD with that as well. But
And
anyway.
you get whatever you buy, actually. In fact, even if you don't buy anything, please just take one. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is the end of the show. This is definitely the last song. Nobody needs to shout encore because we're not going to do any more. We're just going to go to the bar and drink cocktails.
Actually, Lou, I'm sorry to interrupt this, but we're going to do this and then we're going to do one more.
Oh, okay. Well, is that just another solo one or something?
Yeah.
Something I don't know about.
Very
Okay.
poignant final song.
Well, that
but not
ruined the end now. Okay.
right.
Here we go. Another song. In tune.
I recall the day that we first met, and I promised her things I'd come to regret. Sometimes it's too hard to see things through, so I'm taking back the promises that I made to you, Lou.
Well, the words you spoke never meant much anyway. For every truth you told to me, a lie wasn't far away. Well, if you can't breathe a word that speaks the truth, it's goodbye for now, bye-bye my love, I'm walking out on you. 100,000 words have passed between 100,000 people just like you and me, where every day they disappear and they soldier on, they carry on while the light fades within.
You won't know
Which way to go? Which way is fine? Come back, you are mine.
if we could only spend more time apart,
Yes, please.
then I'm sure that we could find, girl, what we had at the start.
If absence makes the heart grow fonder still, I won't come back at all. I'll stay away and you can do what you will.
100,000 words have passed between 100,000 people just like you and me, where every day they disappear and they soldier on, they carry on while the light fades with. They soldier on, they carry on while the light fades with it. They soldier on, they carry on,
Carry on,
carry on,
carry on.
while the light fades with it.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Rock off. It's all right.
So we're going to do another one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Thanks so much. Stop. Well, this is going to be our last song now, for real. And a big thank you to you for coming out tonight. You've been absolutely lovely. We've had a different atmosphere this end. This has been the sophisticated, classy end. That's been the raucous trouble down there. And this lady has been my favourite in the middle. So brave to sit there. Thank you so much. All of life is here. And we've really enjoyed ourselves. Thanks so much for coming out tonight. It's been great.
A big thanks also, of course, mainly to Mirko for bringing us here.
Thank you, Mirko.
Thanks so much for... we finally got this together after many years of emailing and trying to make it happen. So we're delighted to come and play in the Blue Note.
Yeah,
what a great
thanks,
place.
man.
Lovely vibe. And thank you, man, so much. And thank you.
Looking forward to some ice cream. And maybe a cocktail. Just
The reason
saying.
I play one more song is because when I was sitting there next to that red heart, I glanced up and there was a portrait of Hank Williams on the wall there. I'm sure all of you may have seen that at some point. Yesterday Hank would have been 100 years old, and the fact he never made it past 29, Hank Williams at 100, impossible. Even the fact he made it to 29 really is quite remarkable. But in those 29 years, he wrote arguably some of the greatest country songs ever. And it always amazes me that Hank, even though he is a country songwriter, for me he should be in the same bracket as Bob Dylan and Leonard Cohen and Neil Young. He was just a complete songwriting genius. So to honor what would have been Hank's 100th birthday, and hopefully this is okay with you guys, I'm sure you all have a little bit of Hank in your hearts. We're going to leave you with this song, and we will see you another time. Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come. The whole night through, your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, will tell on you.
Your cheating heart will cry someday and crave the love that you threw away. The time will come when you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you.
When tears come down like falling rain, you toss around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will tell on you.
Thank you. Good night.